Okay, boys and girls, STEAM team, welcome again to another STEAM video. Today we're going to be building a castle fit for a king. Now, you can see, in the interest of time, I have a castle here that's been made out of a pine wood, and I etched in these little lines to give the appearance of it being made out of brick or stone. You do not have to build your castle out of pine wood. You can build it out of Legos. You can draw it. You can build it out of any materials that you have handy. Really, it's up to your own imagination. I'm just happen to be using this kit that's in front of me as a demo or prototype model. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the decorating phase. So what I have next to it here, I have a plaster mix, which I'm going to be applying to the model here to give it the appearance of having a stonework finish. Okay, so I'm going to take my sponge brush here and I'm going to apply this plaster material to the model to give it the appearance that it was made out of stone. So it's going to have a rough texture to it. I do suggest if you do any kind of painting that you lay down a placemat. As you can see, I have a placemat underneath this project because I knew going into it that it was going to be a little bit messy. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so I'm going to decorate these sides here with the plaster to give it the stonework finish. Okay, don't lay it on too thick because we do want to see the separation of the brick. So I'm going to really thin this out. And also, you notice I'm wearing gloves to keep my hands from getting too dirty. So we're just painting it on with this sponge brush. Alright, we'll turn it and we'll do the top side. You can see even before it is dried, it's starting to take the appearance of the stone finish. Okay. Give it a nice even coat. Not looking too bad. It is a messy job, I will tell you. Alright, now we'll turn it on its side and do it again. Repeat. Doing the base of the castle as well as the top. Okay, and we'll turn again. I just use this pop stick as a stirring device. You may build the entire castle out of pop sticks. Again, it's up to you, whatever material you decide to use. I may have to mix a little more of this stuff. I'll show you how it's done. It's definitely coming together nicely here. Reminds me a little bit of Sandcastle, or that place where people go to see the jousting, medieval times. Alright, we'll turn it again. I'll paste this on. And I do need a little bit more material, so what I will do is I will add a dab of water into my cup, and then we'll add some of the mix, plaster mix, until we get a dry, sort of on the dry side here. It absorbs the water very quickly, as you can see. So we're going to have to add some more. You don't want it to be too watery, otherwise it won't go on and give you that stone finish that you're looking for. You want it to be a little on the dry side, so we'll add some more of the mix until it gets dried up. Now you can see it's starting to get dry. You can always add more water if you need to. Give it a good stir, make sure it's mixed thoroughly. So now it's like a muddy consistency, see? Okay, so that should be paintable at this point. Okay, so you get the idea. This may need a little touch up here and there, but that's the general idea of the King's Castle. The next thing I would do is I would, after I give it a little chance to dry, an hour or so should do it, what I would do then is I have some pieces of moss. You can use real or fake. Real may be growing right in your yard, fake at the arts and crafts store, and we can use the moss to sort of decorate the castle, because let's face it, a real stone castle would have moss growing upon it. I also have here some pieces of felt which can be laid on top of the castle to give it a more royal appearance, as if the king is actually coming to visit, or the king is there. So we can lay a piece of felt onto our castle to give it a more homemade look and feel, as if it's a real castle. So again, I leave it up to you. How you build it, how you decorate it is up to you. I love to see the creative ideas you come up with, especially when you make substitutions to the project. And I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching.